Hi everybody, welcome back. This is the S-Man. Welcome back to the series, and today we're going to probably take a ride and get a little bit more of the map exposed. We're going to need some crystal. I might even go up here and put a greenhouse on top, and we can move our plants and stuff. Uh, we'll dress up the inside of this a little bit. By the way, our plants are doing pretty good. I think they're actually, whoops, get out of the way there, Willie. Actually ready to harvest. Yeah, we got some rock carrots going here. We're still gonna need a pig or two, but we got everything's fruiting. This right here is our citronal. I believe we got some citronal in here. So yeah, the only thing we have left are rock carrots are even sprouting. So everything's coming along pretty good. What we're gonna need is to get some crystal because I want to start on a fabricator right away and come in here. What have we got in here? It's nice and bright in here. We can always open some windows for a little more light. And let's see here. I'll open all these up. Yeah, let some sunshine in, even in the roof. There it is. That's open. Okay. So I don't know what I'm going to do in here. We might just make this a little quick, nice little living quarters. Maybe we'll put a... Do I have enough stone to make a fireplace and some cabinets here? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff from the last episode, so maybe we'll dress it up a little bit. See if we can get a fireplace in here. What do we need? How much stone do we need? We don't need too much stone. I might even have some in the smithy, and we could put a wooden bench in here. We can craft one of those. Something to sit on. We'll dress this up a little bit and make this more of a living quarters. We have got 3 smithies in the other one. I don't want to put that stuff in here. We're going to leave that in our mobile base for now, but let's see if we got any more stone. We can put a fireplace in here quick. I want to dump some of this stuff out so I get some weight lightened up. Let me see, where is everybody? Didn't I have 2 other? Klepto, where are your buddies anyway? No, I only see 1. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, we got a pestle. We can always put stuff like that in there if we really want. This is the one that's got the most stuff. I know I got a lot of narco berries started. We got 5 cementing paste. We got some oil for the fabricator. We got cementing paste. These wall lamp. We could put 1 or 2 of those up in the other base. We got that from a drop. So we are going to need a little bit more stone if we want to put a fireplace in. I don't have any in here. Let's do that quick. We'll grab a couple of things of stone. I'll run down the beach here. And we can make it a little more cozy in there. We can put a couple chairs. Stuff like that. Then we're going to dump some of this inventory, jump on Willie, and we're probably going to go towards the volcano or something, or up on the mountain. We're going to try and find some crystal. Going to make sure his weight's leveled up, though. And we might have to make a trip in a little while to... We're going to want to get metal, and we're going to need something to carry a little more weight. We might have to go after an RG. I love my RGs. Especially, when it comes to carrying some heavier things in the beginning. So I'm going to make sure, I think I have enough to get a fireplace here now. And no, not quite yet. I should have hit 1,000 there, right? Not quite yet. Okay, little more stone. Still not seeing a lot of predators on this side of the island, which is good. Still lots of musk chops running around, though. I have to craft me up another metal axe, too. Because I don't... Yeah. I broke my other one, so I'm back to stone hatchets. So, let's see. It's just getting hard to find stone down this end. Let's run back up here. Maybe we can get a couple more rocks. We only need like 30. We just need some small rocks, so we should be able to find them over here. And then we'll put that fireplace in, and we'll make the house a little bit more cozy. Put some cabinets in to store some stuff so we don't have to keep running just back to the raft. We can always take a trip to Herbivore Island and get a bunch of metal too. We're just about here for the fireplace. There we go. So now we can make our fireplace. And a little each day we will get, you know, all this stuff completed, and we'll start having more and more. We'll keep expanding in the beginning right down here. This whole area will build up pretty good, a little at a time, and we'll figure out, you know, what we want to do. So, where would this thing look the best? Should we put it in front of a window? Maybe close this window here. I'm thinking about over here. I know in the new fireplaces now you can actually cook meat. You couldn't do that before, so that's kind of handy. So we'll definitely put our fireplace up, and we can load it with some wood. For now, we'll put some wood in there. Let's check out our... pretty. That's good. We got it against the wall? Yeah, okay. So, that'll give us some light. I did, from that drop, get a wall lamp, too. Where's that? Here we go. We got some light in here, you know? Let's see if we really need... It starts getting dark or whatever, you know, we can always put one of these up. Let me see, where do we want to put it? Like about here? I only have one for now, but I can craft up more of those. And we'll make sure that we have a little bit of wood for that too. If not, we'll load it with thatch. So that way when we want light, let's just see something for a minute. Yep, you can now cook in your fireplace. Supposed to be able to. Oh, that's cooked meat already. What am I doing? I don't want too much, but we'll put some meat in there. And that way we have a place to cook right at home. That's pretty good. So we got that. Gonna need to grab some wood here because I want to put some storage boxes in here. Where's some trees? Where's some trees? There's some trees over here. Let's grab some of that. I want to get some storage in so I can dump some of the stuff I have on me, and we'll get on Willie then, and we'll try to go find ourselves some crystal. I'm gonna craft me up another metal hatchet. Also, let's see, is that gonna be enough to make yeah, it's enough to make 2 cabinets for now. That'll work. And I definitely might put the greenhouse, or I'm going to put a whole separate greenhouse up, but we're going to need crystal for that, right? I never built a whole greenhouse, so I want to do that. And we'll always have our kibble going, but we should have enough. Oh, we got to make a cooking pot, don't we? We got to do that too. So there's always lots to do here. We'll put one cabinet here, and we'll take another one, and we'll put it over here. Okay. And for now, I'm not going to name them just yet, because I'm just going to use them for some miscellaneous items, just to get rid of the things that I have on me right now. This can go in the forge. I mean, we even have eggs and stuff in here. That's going to be for kibble, so some extra building supplies. We could put this bench down. Put our extra doors in there. We'll put our thatch in there. Some stone, some wood. Even some poop. Well, poop we'll just deposit. Okay, that loosened our load up pretty good. Do we want to put this bench down somewhere while we're in here? Don't want to overload it. I guess we can always put a wooden bench down. And we can always keep the dodos in here. And we can hang out and sit on our bench and take a break. That's always nice. Alright. So, we're starting to get a little bit more cozy. And we'll think of other things as we go. We're going to make this a happy little home in this series. My weight should be down pretty good. Oh, I got to put that metal in the forge. Right now I'm at 155, so we'll clear the rest of that. Let's run down here. And let's see here. What do we got in here? We got more eggs in here. Yeah, put them eggs in there for now. We'll store. This can go in the pesto. Starting to build up lots of narcotics. We got some cement and paste already here. So if we take 200 of these, just in case we decide we're going to tame something, I'd like to make sure I got bolas with me. Okay, we don't have bolas. So for bolas, okay, that's done. Bolas, we need fiber, stone, and thatch. Okay, well, I got some thatch here. Just in case. Oh, we need hide too. So we'll throw some hide over here. And we will need, of course, stone. We always need stone. For crying out loud. Always, always stone. No bolas in here. Man, I'm really making fertilizer today. Must have had a big meal. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to need a little bit of stone, because I do want to take some bolas with me, just in case we run into any issues. Stone. We'll run back up here. Look at that chimney. Yeah, eventually we'll make this house look pretty. We can get more stone over here, right? Yeah, there's some yet. Oh, that's what I wanted to do when I was down there. I wanted to craft another axe. Another hatchet. But for now, we're going to need... I guess we're not hitting any of these. This one. Okay, because I want to make sure we have bolas. And we're going to have to get a cooking pot. Flint, stone, and wood. We can do that later. For now, I want to make sure that I just have some basics to take with us. We'll cook up that wood so I can get a metal hatchet. We'll dump the rest, and then we will try to get on Willie and go collect some crystal. Now, we could drive the raft somewhere close. I want to get Willie a little more experience. He's got to get some points so we can level his stamina up. Man, look at the poopies today. That's good. Keep them plants growing. I don't know what's going on with that, but let that cook for a minute. Might as well keep this stuff growing. Okay, anybody here got anything to offer while I'm here? Mossy? Nothing? Got dodos. You guys are always poofing, but I'm gonna find a little something to make for those guys. Who just did that? I heard it. Somebody pooped. Was it the bird or? Maybe it was me. Where is it? It's around. That's an old one. We got enough growing. Alright. That's another thing. If we want fertilizer, we could... Once we get a baryonyx tamed, we'll go into a cave and we'll try to find ourselves a dung beetle. Still being unbothered on this island. This stretch, which is really nice. Look now, Klepto's doing the invisible thing again. What is up with that? Why do you do that? Is there a reason for that, Klepto? You know? I gotta look into that. I have no idea why he's doing that. Alright, we got our bolas now. Alright. Let's whack some of these trees quick. Get some thatch. And we'll make sure we get some stone over here. Out of one of these, here we go. We'll make a couple of preserving bins. And we can put them in like little refrigerators in our little home there. We can make some jerky and stuff. Preserving bins. We could put one there. We could put them by the ladder. Let's, man, I'm just, you know, I have no manners. Shouldn't be doing that in the house. We're just starting to build this house. For some reason, I want to put one over here. And I should have them together, actually, but I'll stick one there, too. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get some of this meat. So that right there, I should have lowered it pretty good. We got preserving bins made. We should make a bit of spark powder to keep that going, because if you want your preserving bin to work, you need spark powder. So while we have a little bit of stone on us and flint, we'll at least get some spark powder started. That's not a lot. I don't have any more. I do have some more flint here. I don't have a lot of stone, but it's enough to get a little bit more spark powder. 17, yeah. That'll keep our meat fresh. I'm getting there, don't worry. We'll be taking a run soon. My weight's at 197. I gotta dump some of this wood back in that cabinet up there, I think. And we're doing okay. That's enough. Okay. We got enough narcotics for now, I guess. Not really planning on doing a tame when I'm gone, but you never know what opportunities arise, like I said, so. Alright. We'll throw you in there. We'll come over to our cabinet and we'll dump this wood. Wooden thatch. We could put the poop in there. We could even put that in there. We'll keep our weight down for Willie. There, 107, that's good. Alright. That's it for the poop. What do you have in you? Make sure these guys all got food. Ooh, good. He's going to get lots of stamina. Because his weight's up there pretty good, so I'm going to take every stamina point this time. That way we won't run out when we're flying. Now, I guess we're going to be going that way. Right? Yeah. Let us see what kind of trouble we can get into. Because we're definitely going to find us some crystal, and I'm hoping the game doesn't crash here if I go too fast. Let's see how he does on his stamina. What's that? Oh, we got a Quetzal up there. I don't want one of them yet. Also gonna have to get some tree sap. Can we clear? I can't really see. I can't see my stamina bar because my recording bar is there. So I'm hoping we can clear the redwoods here. And I'm hoping I don't get too cold when I'm out. We should be able to find. This just looks like it's gonna tweak out on me. I hope not, because I don't need to die in the redwoods. Yeah, see, I better slow down here a little bit. This game just isn't catching up to itself today the way I'd like it to. I am on turbo, right? Yeah. Can we get up here to the mountain without the game locking up? Jeez, he's flying. But it seems like he wants to just bog and crash on me, and I was flying before when I crashed. Can we get some crystal down here? Look at the metal rocks. Yeah, he can carry some weight. We might bring some metal back with us too, but it's starting to get cold. It's starting to get cold. Can we make it up here to the top? And we have a... Oh, look at this. We got a drop up here. Look at the obsidian. Ooh, we could grab some of that too before we get too cold. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, look at this. We can make some prime. Oh, yeah. I just crafted a fireplace. Maybe I'll take that anyway. I don't know. Definitely need the fur hat. What's it? A turret? Huh, how much did that put on us? So? You can carry, what, 500, Willie? Yeah, just about 500. Well, right now, I weigh 120, so that was worth it. Look at the obsidian. Where's the crystal? Do we have crystal up here? I'll grab obsidian and metal, but I want crystal. And this is where we're going to get our crystal. Oh man, this game better not crash and leave me here. Any baddies down here we gotta watch? There's usually a giga hanging around in here, stuck, right? Let's grab some of this stuff while we're here. We can make our spyglass then. We can make some greenhouse stuff. We just gotta watch our weight. That's right, he's flying too fast anyway. we weigh him down a little bit. Hopefully we won't crash. We already got you guys, right? Come on, hit something, jeez. There we go. Some of this. Let's check our weight. 222. Man, another poop. I'm gonna get as much of this stuff as I can. We didn't take a trip up here for nothing. Harvest this up. Okay, let's see here. 317. Alright, we're getting a little bit heavier. Should still be pretty good on Willie. You know what? While we're here, maybe we should grab some obsidian. We're gonna make that fabricator. I forget what. I think obsidian and I forget what else, but obsidian and something I think you can make polymer with. Alright, so we're gonna get some of that too. In case we want to make a nice little shotgun or something. I would have to look at exactly. Yeah, we're starting. I don't want to get too heavy, so a little bit more crystal and a little bit more obsidian. And that will be a pretty good little run. We want to make sure we can still get to where we want to go without having a lot of drama. And that's good. We're flying slower because Willie's pretty fast right now. We gotta clear these damn redwoods. Watch out for flying poop. Now we're going slow and we gotta go past the redwoods. Hopefully we can land safely up there on the way because we do not want to get stuck in the redwoods. Especially with a good load like this. Yeah, I know, it's cold. I really wish I could see my stand bar. There's no way to move that, huh? It's right on my stand bar. And I see it flashing, but I can't see how low it's getting. It looks like I have plenty yet, but I can't be sure. If we start nose diving, we know I'm gonna take a rest over here just in case. Looks fairly safe. Okay, and we'll make sure that goes up. And we still had pretty much left. That's okay. We are going to build over here in the redwoods. We have a pretty good load, which is good. We should be able to do some stuff with this. We also don't want to get stuck in the swamp. We definitely, I think I would rather land in the redwoods than end up stuck in the swamp. That's for sure. Let's take a break for a sec. Just in case. I gotta find a way to move that recording bar because that could be not good. See, even in the swamp, I'm not seeing a lot of creatures. We got beavers. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to raid some dams, get some cementing paste. A couple ways to get cementing paste. We can get a frog, which is always fun. A frog, you go out and collect bugs with the frog. He'll make cement paste for you. We can raid beaver dams for cementing paste, or we can have a lot of chitin and put that in a vessel and put that in a vessel with some stone, and you can make your own cementing paste that way. So cementing paste isn't as big of a problem as it used to be for me. I found all that stuff out a while ago, and it made things much easier to get cementing paste. Before I was just looking for beaver dams, and then I found out, wow, you can craft a lot of stuff, especially if you have, you know, all your tools. That's why I want to get a fabricator going. You know, your machines, they definitely help. So that was a quick, easy run. We got our crystal. Since Willie was a high level, we got some pretty good weight on him to carry me with all this stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him more weight, because the more weight he can carry, the better off we are. And you know what? You have meat, right, Willie? Yeah, I'm going to give you a nice little treat. Thanks, buddy. Alright. We got obsidian, we got crystal. Let's see what... I need a spyglass. First of all. And we'll put one... I usually like it on number 5. We're going to put our spyglass on here, and we'll change where that torch goes. I'll stick the torch somewhere over here for now. Doesn't matter really if we leave these doors open. Don't have to worry about raiders. Okay, so if we come over to our smithy, any smithy, pick a smithy. We type in Fabricator, or at least the beginning of it. Wait. Armor structures. There it is. Crystal, 20 cementing paste, 35 metal ingots. We're gonna need. I should have grabbed some of that metal over there. That mountain did have some good metal. Spark powder. Let's put our crystal in here. And that'll be plenty. We're definitely going to need some metal ingots. We're going to need oil. I did have oil somewhere. What do we need? 35 oil? Only 10 oil. Okay, so 10 oil, that's not bad. Spark powder won't be a problem. Cementing paste we can probably make. Let's see what we got here. How much chitin do we have in here? 79. Let's try and take care of the cementing paste here for 11. We're gonna need more. Another fireplace, jeez. We can use that for another structure. I don't want to put too many structures here. Cementing paste, oil. I saw oil rocks. It's my weight now, 157. Wow, we even picked up some mushrooms getting that crystal. That's kind of cool. And we got obsidian. That will probably go in the fabricator once we make it. We'll put the mushrooms in here. The turret. The fur. I'm going to need this for more cement. Okay, look at this. That's nice. And a fireplace can go in there too. So we got this is just cooked meat there. It's not prime. We need prime for superior kibble. Okay. Let me get my bearings here for a minute. We got 17 cementing paste. 35 more chitin. I guess we need more stone. We're gonna need flint and rocks. And oil, I think we do have oil. Do we have oil over there? That's what I forgot to look in this one. I know I got oil. Yeah, we could throw that oil in. Oh wait, we got 5 cementing paste here, that's right. Here's one piece of metal. We get pretty close. We got more chitin. We can make some more cementing paste if we need to. But we need rock. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we'll definitely come up with the cementing paste. We just got to get some stone. Okay. Rock, rock, rock. All the way back here. Again. We don't need too much, so these rocks keep coming in. It's not the one I hit usually, I guess. What is going on? What's going on here? Ideally, these guys got a handle. Yeah, you guys get them. Oh, yeah, Hector, Hector, you just take off and then you come back like, I'll eat them. You guys kill him and I'll collect the meat. See? He's got it down. He knows what he's doing. I ain't gonna fight, but I'll take care of the cleanup. That's hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna grab some stone here, and we are gonna get some flint also, and that'll take care of our spark pattern. We might need a little bit more metal, so we'll use my pickaxe after this big rock. We'll probably pick up the extra metal that we need off of these river rocks here. Yeah, we'll get a couple of metals. And we'll have ourselves a fabricator, and then we can move on from there. Now it's just a matter of where do we want to put it. We definitely don't want to mess up our living quarters. So. We got 100 stone, that'll do it. We got 25 more metal, that'll take care of that. I think it was exactly 25 metal. Okay, let's get back down here. What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna put a fabricator? We have to build a whole platform for that. Do we wanna, or do we wanna keep it on our raft? Don't forget, this is our little mobile base here. Maybe we'll put it up top, since we're not doing kibble up top. There's plenty of room up there. We got 12 here. There's 36 wood. That'll give us what we need as far as that. Let's get our spark pattern going. $75 flint. Plenty of stone, plenty of flint. And spark pattern will be taken care of and we'll be good. All we gotta do is wait for this stuff to craft up and we got enough to make our fabricator. So we're rolling right along and you're invisible again. What is that? Look at that. I gotta look into why they do that. I really do. It's interesting to me. I don't know if the game is glitching or if you're actually practicing a new ability. I don't know why it's happening. But that's pretty cool. You got the old predator thing going on. I wish I could do that. That would be a cool ability. No animals could see us. You got your own built-in ghillie suit to hide from predators. Okay, how much spark powder we get? Look at that, we got 100 here. We're good for that. Metal's going to take a little bit longer, of course, but I'll throw that in. And the only thing left should be our metal. Yep. We have 12 here. We need 35 altogether, so we have 13. Keep the fire going. We got to, oh, we're going to be one short. I'm going to hit one more rock. Okay, yeah, I think we'll put it on the roof of the raft here. Any more rocks down here? All I need is one piece of metal. And there it is, that gave us 3. Not wasting time whacking a bunch of stuff. It's raining like crazy where I'm at right now. Holy crow. Alright. Okay. That should make our fabricator. Ta-da! And there we go. Let's see if we can get this up on the roof here. Now, I guess we can put it over here. I was going to put railings around, but the fabricator will stop me from definitely falling off if I put it here, right at the edge. That'll work. Nice. We are going to need gas, and that's going to be hide and oil, and I think we got some hide and oil. That's the next thing we should do. Is, we should look into making a generator, huh? We'll figure out what's next in the next episode, because that right there should be good. I'm gonna come up here. Look at this bird. I'm not seeing any predators yet, huh? I'm still gonna get one of you guys. I had one. I did. That's okay. Well, that was a pretty good day's work. I can put my hatchet away. Come over here and we're gonna just... I think we're gonna relax. I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'm gonna take a break, and in the next episode we'll see what we can do next. Look at how invisible Klepto is. I don't know. So that's where we're at right now. House looks a little bare. We need some more furniture, and we'll make this a nice little living quarters. And everything else we'll keep on our mobile raft, and we'll start building. In the next episode, we'll come up with something else to add to the place. See you then. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye now.